introduce yourself for those that don't know you.
I'm Taylor Mathews. For those of you who don't know me, I was on America's Got Talent like not last summer, but the summer before that. Did a little tour, and now I'm hitting back into the live music scene, and got a nasty, awesome band, and that's the first time I've ever used the word nasty before in a sentence. So, but it's an incredible band tonight. I'm really excited. We're playing at the Mint. Tracey's here, hanging out. We met at the Roxy a few weeks back.
That was a good show. Yeah.
Hopefully tonight's gonna be just as good. We'll see.
Yeah. How would you describe your sound?
It's like the younger version of The Script / Jason Mraz and One Republic. I'm a really big fan of Ryan Tedder. I love that epic anthem stuff. So.
Nice. So as you mentioned, you were on America's Got Talent. Made it to the final 10, I believe.
I did. Top 10.
Awesome.
Yeah,
Awesome.
It was fun.
That whole experience, that must have been crazy.
Yeah, it was weird. It's one of those shows that like it's like magic acts, lion tamers, and then it's like me singing songs. I was like this long-haired like little kid from like the South, and it was just really weird.
Yeah,
so,
your hair has changed.
It has.
You look a lot more.
A little styled.
LA,
a lot more LA.
Yes, definitely.
I guess wearing scarves.
Definitely. So a lot of people, I'm sure they're always asking you, and they're always asking me, how do you audition for the show? Like, what's the first, what was your first audition
Well,
really like?
it wasn't my intention ever to like really appear on national television. I was at a coffee shop one night, and my buddy asked me, and I just kind of did it. It's just you have to go out and do it. It's like that cliche, nothing's like innovative in life. It's honestly, you try and you keep pushing, and eventually you'll get there. You just have to be super passionate about what you do and be inspired and surround yourself with the right people, and things happen.
Definitely. Good way to think. What was that first, the audition like? Can you tell us that whole experience when you walked into that room?
Yeah, it was fun. The day before, actually, my dad took off of work. I called him up and I was like, you know what, it couldn't hurt. Let's do it. Let's just go for it. And we drove 5 hours to Dallas, and then waited 12 hours. I had my best friend with me, and he was getting like texting me every 5 seconds. He was like, seriously, come on, let's do this. Let's go. I'm tired of it. Like whatever. And so finally, I got just like the first producers you hang out with. You just like audition for them, and they kind of make you like sit for a second and simmer, and you get really nervous, and then they push you on to the executive producers if they think you're that good, and then you play for the executive producers, and then they don't tell you anything after that. You have to wait like 3 to 4 weeks. So after 12 hours of waiting, we drove 5 hours back, and we just waited, and it just kept happening, kept snowballing. So we just kind of were along for the ride.
Awesome. Is this like the job interview? They say they'll call you and then you wait nervously by the phone for like days? Exactly.
I never really, I worked at a snow cone stand when I was like 14 or 15, and then Chick-fil-A, and then Bolin, Parker, Brenner, and Lee. So I don't know what that job interview thing is about.
Yeah, like you.
Yeah, right after.
It's nerve-wracking. Yes.
Is it?
Same, yeah.
Yeah, I've never really experienced that, unfortunately. I mean, I guess I'm fortunate, actually. It's not unfortunate, so. Yeah.
It's probably similar to when you're waiting to hear back for callbacks for auditions at shows.
Totally, yeah. So I guess I kind of, got the vibe.
Yeah. So you gave the album, Head Over Feeling, is on iTunes.
Yep.
Yeah,
the EP, actually, that's not really our debut album, necessarily. I don't really want to call it that, just because we're in the studio right now working on this, like, monstrous album. It's just going to be absolutely amazing. And the EP that we have out now is just for the people that have been keeping up and supporting what we've been doing. And yeah, it doesn't mean I don't love these songs any less, but I do believe this album is just gonna like, just blow minds, in my opinion. I just really care about these tunes. I think they're really inspirational and like moved me, so hopefully that has the same impact on others.
Usually if it has, an impact on you and it moves you and it means a lot to you,
there's gonna be somebody else out in the world,
There's gonna be a lot of people out there that are going to
agree with that.
Too. Yeah.
Like
so, what can you tell us about this new album, since you're giving us a little spoiler here?
Yeah, we played a few of the songs at the Roxy, so we're just kind of getting fillers of like what people think about it. And I've been working with these guys, Adam and Andy, really heavily They're one of my main production teams, and they did like This Is Home by Switchfoot and like Beautiful Soul by Jesse McCartney. More of like those staple, like, I don't know, Beautiful Soul is like $1 million, like, it's huge, multi-millions. But they're awesome. They've sold like 50 million records, they're millionaires, and like to have that kind of powerhouse behind me is awesome. And then Jeff and Josh are up and coming people. Just have some really great people involved in the project, but more importantly, the songs are just like, you know, they actually mean something. And especially with Adam and Andy, like, they sent me a book called Start With Why by Simon Sinek, and it was just like, read this book, like, get to the heart of what you're doing, like, actually do this with a purpose, and do not just make music to be famous. Like, it's actually do this with belief and actually have heart in it. So it's cool. Like, it's just an album that is meaningful to me.
So it sounds like everything's coming together.
Yeah.
I totally agree with that sentiment. There's so many rock stars out there that just do it for the fame.
For sure.
And it's good.
Yeah.
For Head Over Feeling, you recorded a music video for that.
I did. Oh.
Can you tell us about
awesome
that? Is that coming out?
Up.
Is that coming out soon?
It is. It is coming out very soon. Hopefully. Actually, I don't even know. It's in the process of like being edited. We're gonna talk to like the director tonight. Actually, I'm gonna see if he knows of anything. But yeah, it's amazing. Like, this guy is like just so great. And another thing that I've learned, I'm a big philosophy guy, so I like to know about like the psychology of people and how people work. But at the ASCAP Expo, it's just about creating this community of people that are up and coming and going to be the next music industry, and not necessarily tapping into what is now the music industry. And Sean Willis is going to be that next big thing, I feel like. And I'm just super inspired by him, and like I just love being around him. And Sean was the guy that directed and produced the video, and we're gonna have a behind-the-scenes video of like how this music video actually took place. This budget should have been at least $15,000, and he did it for $5,000.
Nice.
So I just want to hear the story. It's a really cool thing, like the adventure of like just building out this whole thing has just been great.
So what's the concept? What happens in this video?
What I wrote the song about is like this universal feeling of love that people can attain to. It's just whenever you fall in love, you always feel like a kid again, and it's like putting you back in that spot in your life. It's just like you fall in love, you get giddy, you get nervous, you get like stupid, it's silly, it's just fun. And literally the entire time I wrote this song, I was just smiling because that's exactly what it's just true. It's just the truth. Like, you always feel like a kid, and I'm like, there's never a song that really like wrapped that up for me. So we wrote the song, and then the music video, Sean just translated it over so well. And, like, that's exactly what the film is about. You'll go in and out, and this outside perspective of viewing into people's lives, like from all over, from all ages. It's just gonna be a fun, interactive little video.
Oh, you're about to go on stage here at the Mint in LA.
Yes.
Do you have any pre-show rituals to get yourself ready?
We actually, no, we don't. I was trying to come up with something really clever, like we bathe in cocoa butter or something, but it didn't really work out. I really wanted to find something really creative and stupid, but it didn't work. No, we don't. We just like, we had rehearsal earlier today, and we get in these intimate, deep conversations with each other just about like how music means to us, you know? It's like this super like psychiatric, I don't know, it's just weird, it's therapeutic, it's cool. I love music, and like everybody in the band, you can just see that. So it's just, we just get together and we can just kind of feel each other's vibe. Like, it's not, we don't need a ritual to get us into the mood, like we're already there, I guess.
That's what I like to hear.
Yeah.
So you have a lot of fans that have been following you. I know I saw some of the little girls with posters at the Roxy show.
Yeah.
Since America's Got Talent. Is there anything you want to say to them if they're watching right now?
Yeah, it really takes somebody special to be a fan. I've never been able to understand how a fan really becomes a fan, because I've never really gone to concerts and done the shows and stuff like that. I've always been a performer. So to get in the mindset of you, it's just like, I can't do it. Like, I can't wrap my head around it. So thank you. I mean, it's unbelievable that you guys would actually come and see me perform, or the rest of the band. So it really means a lot. Thank you guys for keeping up with me, and hope to see more of you in the future.
Alright, well thanks Taylor for hanging out.
Thank you.
You guys will be seeing more of him.